The Taiping Rebellion was a nominally Christian uprising in China. It's interesting to imagine if it had succeeded and China had become a Christian state. However, it wouldn't necessarily have been Christian, as the Taiping leader Hong Xiuquan held radically heterodox beliefs, claimed to be Jesus' brother, and wouldn't actually be considered Christian by most standards. As such, if the Taiping Rebellion had succeeded, China would have become like the aspiring Mormon nation of Deseret rather than just another Christian nation. If China was to be considered Christian by anyone, it would have to be due to an additional religious transformation after the death of Hong Xiuquan. Indeed, it's likely that the Taiping Rebellion would give way to greater internal strife and see China fractured. Hong Xiuquan wanted to combine Christianity with various Eastern spiritual practices, but there was already a heavily spiritual denomination on China's border, that of Russian Orthodoxy. Eastern Orthodoxy is recognized to be much more spiritual in their focuses than typically Western forms of Christianity. In the late 1860s, Russia had just sold Alaska to the United States, and they may have used that money to buy some influence in China, establishing many missions to convert the remnants of the victorious Taiping regime to a more orthodox view in keeping with what is internationally recognized to actually be Christianity. It's unlikely that Britain and France, who already had interest in China, would sit back and watch as their geopolitical rival Russia greatly expanded their influence in the region. As such, China would become the setting for a continuation of the Crimean War, where Russia confronts Britain and France. But out of adversity and violence in many regions throughout history, people have come to call themselves Christian, so perhaps orthodoxy could have become established in China and a kingdom would arise in keeping with that. If so, this kingdom resulting from the Taiping Rebellion would have huge implications for China's role in geopolitics in the late 19th century and the future beyond then. Check the comments if you're interested in part 2 of this alternative history series.